Hello everyone, my name is Moonstone. Normally I would make like lighthearted videos, but this one is unfortunately it's a very serious one. Um to make a long story short, I said I was gonna quit Twitter and I really did. But then someone DM'd me about a certain someone I blocked. Um which is another long story. Long story short, one of my mutuals made a tweet about some lolicon VTuber that if you know them, or if you like them, then just I guess they'll would block them. I asked what this VTuber did, and this VTuber admitted to basically gooning to Anya of Spy Family. And if you don't know who that is, then she's basically a little girl. Yeah, there's nothing to it. She's just a little girl. So I responded, that's disgusting, ew. And then I got 2D PDF files. Sorry, because this is going on YouTube. Well, actually, I'm not getting paid, so I'll just say the full word. 2D pedophiles, basically. 2D pedos coming after me. And then one of my responses to these 2D pedophiles, actually, I don't think this person was a 2D pedophile. But they are a racist and a transphobe. I'm not gonna get into detail to that person because it's not about them. What's about is this one person who responded to me. This fucking guy, name at Cookie Crookie. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but honestly, I don't give a shit. He was one of the people who responded, and then he calls me the R slur, calls me a tourist, which is a stupid insult in my opinion, but what do I know? He actually belittled my intelligence for being a VTuber, and now he wants to become a VTuber, and I think the reason why he wants to be a VTuber, see, this is as the name states there, that's my account. He took my artwork, by the way, from my page, and then, see, my career is dead in the water. Now it's unredeemable. I think it's because I said, here's what I said to that other person. If this is your excuse to, actually, no, we could just look at my profile. Give me a hot minute. There we go. This is what I said. If this is your excuse for someone being attracted to children, fictional or not, then A, you're effing stupid. B, you're probably a diddler yourself. C, you're both. It's a big red flag that an adult is attracted to a child regardless if they're fictional or not. You're an idiot. And then, of course, this guy responded horribly to it. Let's see. I think because I blocked him, it won't fucking show it. But basically, calling me a tourist, mocking my intelligence because I'm a VTuber. And then I went through his page. Oh my god, I'm not going to show it on here because that would involve a lot of censoring. And honestly, I don't got time to censor his shit. He's not worth that extra effort. But basically, he was just insulting my intelligence because, one, I'm a VTuber. Goes, takes my fucking artwork, which, by the way, sorry about that. By the way, I am trained in Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop. I draw with vectors. I don't normally do this type of drawing, which is like raster or pixel based, because this is me trying to get used to Procreate, because I'm not used to Procreate. I like to learn new drawing softwares. Procreate I'm still kind of learning, but the fact that he took my goddamn image and said this shit, all because I was calling him out, like, you don't want minors to interact with your page, but you draw them in a sexual way. So that's kind of make it make sense. You don't want minors to interact, but you want to draw them sexually. And yes, I know they're fictional. So they're not gonna feel anything, but this is still a red flag in my opinion when an adult draws children in regardless if they're fiction in a sexual manner. That is a red flag. That is honestly disgusting. Anyone with common sense know, or basic human decency, because if anything, Twitter showed me that it lacks human decency, which is why I wanted to log out and not interact with it anymore, because Twitter, I've been on Twitter for 12 fucking years, and honestly, this was the worst fucking community I have interacted with. Like, you can't speak logically, or they don't take reasoning well. They just don't. Their excuses, well, they're not real. You're a tourist. You're the arsler. But yeah. But basically, I'm just saying, I do not think this guy is gonna becoming a VTuber just to become a VTuber. Actually, give me a hot second. Oh yeah, I blocked him. I blocked him on Twitter, and then he got into a spat with someone else, and he thought it was me because of the timing. He thought it was my burner account. I'm gonna tell you now, my burner account is called Secret, and then there's like a bunch of numbers that I haven't logged to in years, and I only originally made the burner to like warn, I guess, my ex-friend's boyfriend, like, hey, she trying to baby trap you. That, and wants to control you. That's it. I haven't logged into that account in years, mainly because I forgot the login information, and also I don't really care anymore. Like, Twitter's kind of crap now. But yeah, he tried to follow me. He tried to fucking follow me. And look, he had this account since 2012. So assuming he followed TOS, he's gotta be in his mid-20s. And this guy sounds like he's fucking 5 years old. Yeah, but I don't like bragging about my followers, but look, I have 534. 32. Yeah. I think he's trying to one-up me, personally, on the fucking following shit. Which, if people actually know me, I do this for shits and giggles. I stream as a hobby. It's not my main income. Especially before I left my mom's house, it was definitely not my main income. Like, do I enjoy getting paid by Twitch and streaming? Yeah. It's a good bonus, but it's not my main form of income. Because, I don't know, I just never... Streaming is one of those things that I want to have fun with it, and if it feels like a job, I'm not gonna have fun with it anymore. But I think this guy is only becoming a VTuber, despite what... Well, it's not this sweet, but like I said, actually, let me go find it. Give me a second, guys. Also, I'm gonna have to censor this, but really? 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 This is what I mean. Anyway. Yeah, see? He only followed me on Twitter. Not Twitter. Twitch, just to get my clips, because if anyone who's been in my channel for a while knows, for shits and giggles, I use an Anya model, but I'm gonna be honest, it's just, I just curse like a sailor regardless of what model, so if anything, I'm just being me with just an Anya model, and this guy really thinks he has an aha moment, but you don't, but okay. Also, I'm gonna have to censor that thing in the bottom, because I don't know what the hell that is. Really? Really? I saw who they were referring to in this one. It was a pain in the ass to scroll down because this motherfucker got nothing better to do than repost fucking lolicon shit. But really? He was even told multiple times by the other user, like, hey, this isn't Moonstone. So, I don't know what you're on about. The funny part is the person who they are calling me, they ended up following me anyway, like through TikTok and here. So thank you, Cookie. You just got me a new follower. Proof that he's still fucking like tagging me. I think I already blocked him by the time he made this post. I definitely blocked him by the time he made this post. And now he's fucking assuming this is me. Because, one, the timing. His other reasoning from a later tweet is because screen recording. And I'm like, dude, I'm screen recording right now. Anyone who has access to a smartphone or even OBS, because OBS is free, can screen record. Wow. Screen record. Jesus. He made me had an aneurysm, guys, about how dumb he is. But anyway, still looking for that tweet. Like I said, this guy does nothing but retweet and repost and argue with people who have the same sentiment as me. So, if multiple people are coming after you, well, I gotta be careful because he sent people after me about my tweet to the point where they're all harassing me and I had to do a lot of blocking and reporting. Which, by the way, thanks, Twitter, for not doing anything. This is why people resort to just name-calling on your damn site, because I just freaking reported him the hard way. And when I tell you I reported him the hard way, I reported him like through X support, and X support requires you to give your ID, which is something I didn't want to freaking do, but I really wanted Twitter to do something about this guy. And then in the end, Twitter's like, he hasn't broken any rules. Mind you, if you look through his profile, there's a lot of fucking lollycorn, which is kind of depicting a child in a sexual manner, but according to Twitter, that doesn't break their TOS, so fuck you, Twitter. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but I blocked him probably because he asked a stupid question. If you ask me stupid questions, I will also block you. So I don't know. This is gonna take a lot of censoring. I don't know who the freak am I insulting. Oh, I was insulting this person. And and Cookie goes on. Cookie, I wasn't talking to you, and you stalked my Twitter profile on who I'm talking. Like, I'm doing it too, but I'm doing a warning piece about you. You're just doing it because you're upset because I called you on your bull. Okay, see? Around this time is when I decided to block him. Oh, see, this is all I said, that I call out on that bullshit about liking kids. Or drawing kids, fictional kids, in a sexual way because they're not real. And then he goes on to this shit. I'm telling you guys, this guy wants to become a VTuber, not because he wants to become a VTuber. He's only doing it because he thinks he's better than all the fucking people who pointed it out. Me especially. Because he has a weird obsession with me, I guess. All because I call them out. But here's the thing, a lot of people call them out. And I think the only reason why he's coming after me specifically, because that other Twitter user, like, was also giving him shit, and all because the timing was bad for me and I guess the other user, that he assumed it's me. So therefore, he's like, I shall now harass and stalk Moonstone VT because I can't use my critical thinking skills. That maybe timing is just fucking weird. It's just a fucking coincidence. I don't know. This guy made me log on to Twitter. And I hate logging on. Oh, look at that! Oh my god! Oh my god, he can't think of any other word. I've seen his other tweets too. All he does is say the R word. And I was trying to warn people, like, hey, if you call out his shit, he's gonna harass you. And that's when he sent all his fucking followers after me, because I warned people, like, hey, this guy is a bit of a... he's basically a PDF file, guys. Be careful. Oh, there we go. That's the account that warned me, but unfortunately the account got suspended. My guess is he sent his people after him, and the only difference is me is Twitter's weird on their reporting thing, I'm gonna be really honest. Because I don't know what he did to get suspended. I'm assuming it's a he. But me, it's like, I think it's because I'm more kind of civil until you're stupid. Crookie's the biggest example of stupid. But anyway. I love he says enjoy the Swift account nuke and my account is still there. So I'm sorry, Cookie, but you didn't. What was I forgot what I was looking up. I was just like fucking laughing at this dude because he's so dumb. A failed streamer. But yet you... I'm sorry. I don't... I'm the failed streamer. I'm the failed streamer. I'm the failed streamer. I'm sorry. 534. 32. 30 fucking 2. I'm the failed streamer. I'm the failed streamer? Okay. Yeah, guys, I must be the failed streamer. Even though I got a decent following and then a lot of people actually enjoy me streaming. They don't talk as much, but they admitted that I'm very relaxing, that they actually freaking enjoy watching my streams to the point where, like, hey, they can have me in the background and fall asleep for, like, either during their nap or when they're going to bed. Because I got some people in Asia following me too. Oh my god. So by the time I stream, it's nighttime for them and they put me to, like, maybe go to sleep. I'm just fucking saying. I'm the failed streamer? Okay. Okay, Cookie. Now I remembered that's what I was looking for. No, I was looking for them insulting my intelligence because I'm a VTuber. I guess they deleted it because I can't find it. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking. Well, I can't find it, but I still find it funny. I noticed there's a trend on Twitter that someone who is really, really stupid, unlike Cookie, I don't use the R word, someone who lacks intelligence, lacks critical thinking skills, lacks actually it's just a bit similar, so lacks sympathy, empathy, critical thinking, brain cells, wrinkle-free brain. I could go on and on, but you get the point. Always uses Dragon Ball Z characters in their argument. Bro, I love DBZ, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, I can't take you seriously if all you respond with is DBZ. But yeah, no, he actually mocked my intelligence because I'm a VTuber, and yet he wants to be one. Oh my god, and actual people like this? Yeah, no, I don't fucking think so. He's becoming a VTuber just to fucking become better than me, which, if you see his following, he has over 2,000 people, which is like, really? 2,000 people like your shit? 2,000 people liked your shitty takes? Okay, oh. But anyway, guys, yeah. Basically, this guy is like, I'm not trying to gatekeep VTuber. If you want to become a VTuber because you just want to become a VTuber, that's fine. But this guy is not becoming a VTuber for the heck of it. He's doing it because he's upset that me, a VTuber, called him out on his shitty behavior, blocked them, and then all because another person says basically the same thing as me, like, hey, it's kind of gross that an adult is drawing lollycorn. And I want to make this clear. If you like lollycons, that's fine, I guess. It's a little weird for me. But I draw the line of you drawing basically porn of it. Because that is borderline CSAM. You can agree or not with me. It's okay to be wrong. But lollycorn art is borderline CSAM in my opinion. If you just draw like lollycons like in cute dresses and whatever, fine, whatever, I'll leave you the fuck alone. Because I'm like, it's not my thing, but like, you're not breaking any fucking laws, and it's not against, like, anyone's moral compass. But drawing porn of it, no, that's another thing. Because you're just telling the world, like, hey, you guys, well, let me be specific. People who draw lolicon, corn, porn, whatever. I'm not getting paid on YouTube for this anyway. Whoever draws lolicon porn, y'all just admitted that you're basically in the closet pedophiles. And your excuse is, well, they're not real, so it doesn't matter. I'm like, okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. And the jail cell is just another room. It's just another room where you have a cellmate who most of the times don't like kid diddlers. Did I mention his only word is this? He only knows how to use this words. I don't know. I think he just proved that his IQ is very low. Like, I know IQ doesn't matter, but I think in this case, it does. But yeah, guys, if you see Cookie Cricky, do not interact. I'm telling you because I interacted with him, which I should have just blocked him right away. Do not interact with him, because he will freaking he will give you an aneurysm. He will he will stalk you, because he did stalk my Twitch after I blocked him here. So yeah, if I were you guys, just block this dude. Just block him. And I really do hope that Cookie does not do well as a VTuber, because he's not doing it for, you know, the reasons that most people do VTubing. Like, for money, fine, I get it. Because some people are unable to get an actual job. I know a few people, some of them I call them a freaking asshole, who's a VTuber because they're unable to work in the, like, they're unable to get a job due to conditions. That I understand. There's people like me who do it as a hobby and, like, for shits and giggles. Fine. This guy, he's not doing for any of that stuff. He's just doing it just so he could hope he could one-up me in the VTuber community. But here's the thing that not many people realize. Getting a decent following on streaming or being a VTuber is easier said than done. The only way you could do well is if you already have a following, which he does have a following. Unfortunately, it's all a bunch of fucking dumb people, I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, the only way it's gonna work is if you have a decent following already, or you get really extremely lucky. Not all of us can be like, you know, Bow, Iron Mouse, Silver Veil, and all that shit. But yeah, if you see this guy on Twitch, Twitter, he also has a Blue Sky. I should know because I got curious to see if he was on Blue Sky. He's on Blue Sky. I immediately blocked him there. But if you see Cookie Cricky, just be careful. Because I'm like, this guy is bad news. Because not only he's a 2D pedophile, pedo, whatever. He's a stalker, he harasses you, and he doesn't have any good intentions. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that is. So until then, bye.